Hi there, and first of all, apologies for not posting yesterday, Friday, as always. So I hope it's okay for you on Saturday, and I still wish you a wonderful weekend, even so we have started already. I want to talk about values today because the value of values is every time low. Normally, people talk about the lack of values or you don't see honest people basically in the first page of the newspapers or in the first screen of the internet. That's a reality nowadays. Mm, and that's very, very dangerous because values, they have a extremely important part in our lives and we have to work on them. Maybe we don't realize, but for instance, don't you like to have someone patient along with you? Don't you like when someone is really, really tolerating you, when the person is honest? Well, sometimes people don't like honesty, but if the honesty is a value, it's always delivered in a very good way, in a loving way. Honest as a value never hurt anybody. So take that in account. We all want people with values surrounding us. So why not to work more on those values? And let me clarify what I mean by values. I mean, first of all, qualities, human qualities, any quality that helps other people, that give benefit to other people, and of course to the one who has those values. Second thing, all of us, we have a vision of the future, some aim, a dream, objectives. So the values is the how, you know, is the way, how to reach those. According to your values, you're going to do this or that. And third, values is invisible. Don't believe when people say, oh, I'm a person of values. Values is not visible. You can see values when there are actions because values, they come behind the action. Values, in fact, are what motivate you to wait for my video and to watch it now. So those are the values that exist. One exercise I do from time to time, it's in a very informal way, but it's very important for me to revise my values, to really check on me. It's very easy to let go of values and just focus on other things. So this exercise is 5 steps. So I suggest you to do it. And if you have something to write, that'd be good. First of all, how much importance do you really give to values? And be honest with yourself. Sometimes we don't give importance to values. Sometimes we are only worried about how to pay the bill. Sometimes you are only worried about how to manage this son of mine. But think about it, because that's the second step. If you really don't give importance to values, work on that. Clarify to yourself. Read some history, because what survived from history is basically human values. All other things that survive, they are in ruins, they are just crumbling out. But values, they remain, and for a long, long time. Yes, those people who were bad, they were bad, and they also put their fingerprint there into history. But the reality is, we follow the values of our ancestors, of our countries, nations, culture, religion, etc. So work on that. Third, after doing that, make a list of your values. Don't need big list, just a list. And fourth, that's the most important step. think about how you have lived these values, or how have you been living these values. Remember some scenes, very clear scenes of your life in terms of those values. So let's say you put patience there. So remember a scene of patience. If you don't remember, forget about it. Highlight those values you do remember the scenes. Highlight them. If you don't remember, just leave them aside by now. We one day will be working on those values you didn't highlight. But for now, just highlight those values that you remember in the last year or 2 years that you have lived practically. And the last step, the fifth step, is just take those values you highlighted and think, how can I improve them? How can I make them better? Just work on that. Just think. For instance, if you have been sweet to other people, how can I make that more frequent in my life? I was sweet like last year when a child came to me, so I was able to work on that. Why not being more frequent in terms of values? Okay, I hope it was useful for you. Please leave some comments and let's see you next Friday. I hope I'll be in New York, so let me see how I'll manage to send you these videos. Okay, take care. Bye bye.